You know we're getting close to the bottom because you can hear life. Really? Tadpoles. Oh, look at that. Some penny ant. Geez, they hurt when they bite. Oh, it looks like a sugar ant actually, but I don't know. Very rare to get this close to these finches like this. They're beautiful colours in. Oh, there's the gate. Things have changed. There's a couple of big lakes there, but this used to be a road going across. And this floods this last couple of years has washed it all out. Well, look at it. The pipe's still here. Ew. Bright red. That's no good. Why is it so low? Not good at all. I'll go look at the next one. Where's this, guys? You all know how wet this year's been. This is normal level of these holes. They're completely landlocked and meters low. So with that one. What's happened? What would do this? The creek's been diverted off them, maybe? Oh, I'm so excited to fish these holes. I don't have a clue what's going on here. These ponds are normally 10 foot deep. I can hear running water. I'm trying to work out what's going on. Maybe one of the ponds is blowing out. So there's just a creek running through it. Why does it look so dirty though? I can see this is all flood debris, so after a wet year like this thing should be up here. It's not. It's meters lower than it used to be. Oh, all those beautiful undercuts are all out now. Still looks bassy though. I was pretty positive they're going to be here, but now I'm not so sure. I might have to go down the other end looking for them. Yeah, I've seen a lot of things over the years with these creeks. Like, I've been going to this creek forever. I remember the Aboriginal carvings in it before the Quarry guys got in here. But the top of that is the normal water level for this. All these holes are dropped, but the creek's running in. I really don't know. Seen no mullet, no signs of anything. Still looks bassy. I'm going to keep going up to this raft and see what I can do. Yeah, I've never ever seen it like this before, ever. What can I say? I don't know. I have a clue why it's so low. This is what I come to fish, but I don't know if it's worthwhile now because you see flood debris. You see fish could get in here at some stage. It's worth all the snakes to put up with dirty looking water like this. Yeah, I got no answer for this. These are most, if you Google up these holes, they are magnificent. But don't know. It's still in my head. Look, I can't even cast now. Normally I get the fever and can't cast. There's the natural height up there. It seems like that's alright. I'll go around there and have a look because it seems to be running high there and then so I'm walking on the creek. Where's the creek gone? It used to be all this. Now we're at normal creek level. I wouldn't be surprised if I catch a bass just here, but I don't think I'm going to get any in those holes. It's really strange. All I can put it down to is the flood's blowing the wall of a pond out, and then none of it holds water now. Or the creek's diverted or something, I don't know. Well, there is bass in here because I just got a strike. It's just not beautiful water that I wanted to fish. Right, one strike with an ear popper. So I know there's fish here. I just don't even think it's worth hanging around for anything that's in here. Really don't know. I'll turn you off. Even if I catch a fish, I'm going, oh, there's one. Yeah, they're in here. It's not the same though. I was all pumped up to come down here and get these big girls. Look at that. That was in that valley a couple of days ago when I was in that flash flood. And now he's all the way up here. Just something special, isn't it? Look at the country that bass come all the way from the Hawkesbury River up 3 different systems to get into this. Now this is higher than the holes, so bass are drought proof, whether they think that they might drown in it, because I have not had a single bite in this. Look at it. Took one cast of a spinner down there. His nest must be just here because he's trying to bash me up. Oh, he's right. Another silvery. So they got up here. As dirty as the water looks and everything, they're here. I just don't like the fact that this is pristine water. I don't know what's happened here. Hey, mate. Come on. So smack. So there's no shortage of them in here. No big ones yet. But pretty well right along this wall here, there's bass. They don't want the surface today, but oh, they're angry on the yeah. Oh, that's a better one. Angry on the bottom. Get up. Oh yeah, much nicer one. There we go, it's getting a bit more fun now. Let's get down there and get that fella. I put 10-pound leader on today. Stop me from whinging. There's a series of these holes. So stack them so that I just keep thinking down further there's going to be some nicer holes. But they should be back to their normal size. It's a nice one. This is just beautiful, isn't it? Did you see that? That's a nice fish. Yeah, well, I hope you've seen that, guys, because I did nothing. I turned the camera on. The lure hit the water. I was about to cast. Good one. Pretty vigor. They're getting vigor. Really? I need a coffee. Just hit the water. Yeah, this was my favourite hole. It's just landlocked. Oh well, we'll go down to the next one. If it's Mother Nature, she'll rob from Peter to pay Paul. So there'll be a hole from hell down here. Oh, I don't want blackberries. How did I get through here before? Backtrack down, come on. The only other thing I can think of is the creek runs parallel to the quarry holes. So with these recent floods, the top quarry hole that feeds the second quarry hole is blowing out into the creek. So now it runs through the pond, ignores the second pond, then cuts out, runs along here. See that ridge line? Hopefully it'll reconnect back into more ponds down here. We know there's bass there. I could have stayed there and just played with them, but when you walk down here, you want to see as much as you can. I mean, look at it, look around you. It's just amazing. Never be too worried about going off the beaten track, because that's where you find really good stuff. Still low. Weird, eh? Like, see all the rocks in the sand? That's normal height. Most of these logs usually stick out of water. Very strange. It's like the creek's cut itself a new bumhole. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's a top little bass hole there. One of my favourites. There's no water in it, look at it. At least you get to see a bass hole, what it looks like without the water. Get off there. Oh, you know what this means? There's got to be a pot of gold somewhere where all these bass have just stopped. Because they're natural. But that's a bass hole. It's dry. How? See, I come down here for monster bass. Not these. I've got a box full of lures here to chase them too, but this has sort of got my... where I started filming, I planned on walking down there, catching those fish. And what am I going to do with you? Oh, bugger it, you can go back there. Catching those fish and then pulling out a box of tricks and trying to get some really big ones. Now I've got a feeling there'll be millions of bass in here. I just think, I don't know, there's a pot of gold somewhere, so I'm going to use this beetle spin to find all the fish. Funny, if you didn't fish the top of the holes, you'd say there's no bass in here. But they're in here, alright. Wow. So this was all just deep, deep water. I really should have a frog on now, because if there is bass in here, they're going to be explosions, but I don't know, I'm trying to get my head around it. I'll bet you at the bottom of those rapids I'll get one. We'll go down there and I'll prove it. I can honestly say the creek's gone. Like, it's here, that's water, and that should have a bass in it. Oh. But see, what's spinning me out is Bass are drought proof, so they won't run up anything that's going to run out of water. Never in the history of this system has it run out of water. Yet, look at this. And if they were here, it'd be crazy because they would have ate the place out. So that's just instant bang. So I don't know, but you can clearly see it on my camera, I'm sure, how the normal height. Let's keep walking down. Just something's got to be blowing out to create this. And weirder. That's a swamp over there, and that thing, even in the drought, I've had to wade through that. Now after all these floods, it is bone dry. And this little chase here, like that's the water running out of the swamp there. What is going on? That's always had a metre of water on it. This is crazy. We need actual scientists, people caring for these creeks, because it looks dirty too. Like, honestly thought every fish in the world will be here, but I know now they're not. They're going to be down. There's quarry holes further down. Maybe they've blown the quarry hole out and it just doesn't hold water now. Why would you do that? And here, that's just a gimme. If there's, I should just have a bass there. Shouldn't even argue, it's just rod bent over. So what's going on? What's going on here? After all this rain, how come our swamps aren't holding water? What the? Every hole all the way through. I honestly thought this would be just full of lily pads. I thought water would be up over all of this. I thought I'd be casting through all of this rock that I'm standing on. There's frogs going over this stuff. Man, this is terrible. The water's horrible. Should be crystal clear. There's a bit more water in this hole. Still dirty. Oh, that's where they'll be up there. So that's how high it is. All the freshwater clams are actually out of the water. Like this is river level here, normally. Running out of time, I'm going to turn around and walk back. It seems to be an abundance of water down here. I can't work this out. This pond's bigger than it used to be. I just can't work out what's going on here. It's got to be something. Oh, it's not really. It's still very shallow compared to what it used to be. Not much, it's better than the others. I'm going to have to walk back. There's my lily pads just there, one of them. Oh, someone's got to tell me what's going on here. That's a swamp. I'm standing in front of a swamp. It's been a swamp all my life. Like you walk through this and you're walking through a metre of water, waist deep in weeds and water. Come on guys, tell me what the hell is going on. The swamp's empty. We've just had 2 years of floods. And now I'm looking at a swamp with no water in it. I can't get my head around that. What is it? Why? This should be like neck deep. I should be neck deep in this right now. And this was just a bass fishing highway. I should be just dipping my lure in spots like this. Unreal. I'm going to get one last fix where the only school I really found. I found a few single fish, but go back there. Not all that red either going in the ground. So they're man-made. This was all being quarried. I used to come down here and I used to stick my fingers in the grooves of the spear carvings from the Aboriginals. There was like one that was like my fingers. It was 5 shots. And I come down here one day and it was gone. They actually moved the rock. So it is sort of man-made, but at the same time, look at the bank line. Look at all the holes in the bank. That's what used to live under the water. This is like that water height, normal level, even in the drought, was always up here because it sort of dammed up. I don't know. Keep walking. It's just really puzzling me. Like I learn all the time. Mother Nature is just a beast, and if she's done it, well, she's done it for a reason. Otherwise, it's man-made. Meaning, coal seam gas is wrecking our coal bowl, or something's not holding water anymore. I mean, that should just always be a big bass spot. But how could a bass live in this right now? And no mullet or nothing are going to run up through this now. Because now the creek's down, you can see that little squeeze there at the bottom. That would be the spot. That would be definitely the spot. They'd be sitting there waiting for everything to swim through, come up and just smash them. Well, I can't see it happening in this. It's, I think, about 6 foot. Like where that's just 6 inches deep used to be 6 foot. The nature of this land, it's a swamp. So when it rains, this all gets covered in water. And way down there is the river. But looking at this will all change if this is the creek for good. But yeah, normally this has got water in it. On a flood you'll come and catch bass in here. Yeah, I come down here today to catch fish, not fishing, but catching. I knew I found a big school of gold bass that we're heading up this way. I thought, oh, they'll be here for sure. And then, look, I was coming down to expect the lily pads in clear water, and I've got a whole sunken swamp. Everything is just not like it seems. Last 2 years of floods, I filmed in there on cicadas in the drought, catching bass. Now, that's a stagnant pond. And we've had a series of floods come through. I really can't work it out. Cheers, boys. Look, look. The best surface strike just before that one though. And I'll re-trigger, they're here. I found them. Just dropped a good fish there and then a little one followed. But I've just come up above the hole I started and look at the level here, it's proper creek level. And this is the most bassy looking water I've seen now, so I can imagine. Oh look, do that. I can imagine in the next 10 minutes I am going to have some fun. Ready? That one showed himself but didn't want to go it. Definitely charged out. Alright, that's one there, okay. We know there's one there. I just had an awesome surface strike, so I want to get another one. Yeah, there's, dropped in. That's three. 1, 2, 3. Hoo, hoo, hoo. This is going to turn into some fun. One of the all-time best bass fishing lures for these creeks is a little feral cat. A bit deeper than it looks. Draw those 3 on the frog but not get one. One actually committed and the others were just half-hearted. One come out from over, or from that stump. One come from over there. I'll run this for a bit. If I don't get none, I'll go to a beetle spin and just try and get a couple of... Oh, there's one. That's one of them. So they weren't big. Alright, little feral cat. Thank you. Greggy cat, he's a local guy. And unfortunately he's not making them anymore. I think he's retired. One of the best bass fishermen and lure makers I've ever met. Come on mate, pop out. So we drew 3 little bass with a frog. There's one. Oops. And we'll go and get these ones here. What am I going to do here? Oh, you did alright. Get in the boat. That's 2. Oops. Was 2. 2 of the 3 fish I drew. Just picked up 2 more little bass with that feral cat. They're only tiny. And I have the walk from hell to get out of here. So I thought I'd just go on back to the frog and I'm just going to try and just punch over every snag I can as I walk up here and then find my way onto the track. Just a sheer wall of shit there, so I've got to go up a bit and then around. What happened to this creek? Because like up here, you see the logs, it looks shallow, but that's 3-4 foot deep. Here it's just, yeah, you got the skinnies and then holes. We're down there, none of that is holding water. Like, we're on sand here, but I'll go up here a bit more and there'll be another 4 or 5 foot deep hole. Down there, it's all gone. I wish I walked up here first. Game trails are everywhere in here. It just stinks rank of deer. Must be a stack of them in here. Oh. Anyway, I'm walking back out. I've got to go right up that frigging mountain, 2 mountains. That one, and then I've got to go over another one. I'll see you at the top. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. Seriously want to get an e-scooter. I think that'll go up these trails. But yeah, all these trails have got lock gates at the top, so you got to walk. It kills you. I wish they'd give fishermen a white card to come in and out of these places. But oh, what a workout. Oh my goodness, that's a walk. It's not over yet either. It's good for you. It's good for the mind and the soul. Makes me open up my mind to all the beautiful things in this world. Native bee. Now just got a couple of K and I'm at the car. Oh. Hear how quiet it is up here? Top of the mountain has no life. The bottom, the valleys, the creeks, 90% of the life is in the creeks. That's why they need protecting. Side, eh? My ute. Oh. Surprising, I've ran into a couple of people down here. Just a shout out to the lady I met with her son earlier walking down. I'll check out that page, Facebook, YouTube page you put me onto. Oh, knackered, that was a massive walk.